Now today the What Matters programme comes to inner Limerick City, a very well known place, many great people that live here in St Mary's Park, and I'm just taking a look around here with the green landscape that's here, the mountains to the back, and two great ladies that are committed to its redevelopment for the very good people that live here, men, women and children of different generations. Let me go to Sarah first. Sarah Beasley, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you, John. And again, thank you for inviting us onto the show. Today we wanted to bring a bit of positivity to St Mary's Park.
Great.
We've been working down here for the last few months trying to get a clean up, which is being very successful. The council are great. Every time we log a case, we get a case number and then we get it closed. So it means that something's working down here. This is a fantastic community that I'm very proud to be part of now. I've been welcomed down here with open arms, and it's great to see. The Ain't name is out there and I'm proud of that. It's a grassroots
party.
Not?
Yes.
It's grassroots because we're working from the bottom up.
Yes.
And what it means is that we care for everyone in society and we care very much about this community locally.
And the point is that people trust you, and that's what they need to do. They need to trust local politicians or, you know, people that are here that will work with them and for them, and then they'll come along with you.
They do, exactly, John. I mean, originally when I came down here, because I've only been back in politics since October last year, and you know, it was a struggle being out of it because I love helping people. So
yes.
I came down here and we're getting query after query after query, and that's good because they trust us. They know that we
yes,
will get the work
absolutely.
done. Like I say, we never say we can, we just say we promise to do our best.
Right.
And it's really working, it's fantastic. As I say, you can see we've had a big clean up and we'll continue to clean it up because the residents here deserve better. They deserve positivity.
Of course they do.
The last few months and the last few weeks has been intense scrutiny on this area, and it's a little bit unfair for the majority of the people that live down here.
Yes. And I, you know, on my way up here as well, I just saw so many young people, as apart from the lovely ponies out there from us, and I'll tell you something, they're better fed than myself, but anyway, better looking too. But and that's a great sign too, that they're being well cared for. So all of these are positive signs. Pauline, it's great to talk to you today. How are you?
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you so much indeed for the last interview you did. You were great, you were straight, and it went to the heart to a lot of people, so thank you again for that. Pauline, your people now come from St Mary's Park, is that right, for generations?
Yeah, I come from St Mary's Park all my life. My mum's family comes from here.
Yes.
So, yeah, all my family come from here, John.
And you love it here?
I love it here.
Great.
Love it.
Are they still here, your family?
All my family are from down here.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, my God, you've left a great trademark here now. So what would you like to see, Pauline, done here now in the next 5 year plan? What would you like the council to do?
I would love to see some kind of youth club, youth work for kids.
Right.
A horse project.
Very good, yeah.
Myself and my own family were brought up with a lot of horses.
Were you?
Like
yes.
Yeah, my dad was a horse lover. My kids are horse lovers, and from neighbours and friends and family and just everyone down here just loves their horses and their ponies and their motorbikes and things
yes.
like that. And you know, crime rate will drop and will go low if we have these little projects for the kids.
Correct, I agree with
know?
you there. And that's every part of the country. Every part, you know, get the youth involved and give them what they need to develop, and they'll be fine.
Yeah.
They will be fine. And now when we look at the Greenway here, Sarah, you were talking about a clean-up that has taken place. It looks very clean at the moment, but you're continuing that.
Every single day we'll get a call and every single day we come down here. Look, at the end of the day, people deserve to live. The green, look, it's just beautiful down here, and
yes, it is.
We will continue to get this cleaned up, and I mean, I agree with the 5-year project. I've got the regeneration plans. There should have been a horse project here, and I would be calling out why that never happened, because the horses are beautifully kept. And
they are. I'm just looking at them, and well credit now to the people that own them. Well done, well done.
Yeah, and I'm an animal lover, so
yes.
If I thought that for 1 minute the horses weren't maintained well, it'd be something I would be calling out, but they are. And the children love them, and
yes.
we should encourage it. If that's what the area wants, that's what we give them. So yes, I'd be calling on a horse project down here, definitely. There is no, the community centre is shut. there's nothing for the children to do. There's a green here. Let's develop it. Let's make people feel, proud of where they come from. Because at the moment, St Mary's Park has been forgotten about. For the last 10, 20 years, to be honest, it's been forgotten about.
Yes.
People will say they're doing this and they're doing that, but you can see nothing much has happened.
I understand.
So yes, we're actually forming a new committee down here as well. We think that fresh young people, especially more women,
that's the way
need
to go.
Have somewhere, a vocal, so they can voice their concerns through AIM 2, and then we can get things fixed. So that's where we're coming from. It's a fantastic area, fantastic people, and they deserve our support, and we're giving them that hope.
You certainly are, and well done to you and to AIM 2, the party of the future, party that's working here on the grounds as well. Pauline, just on that, would you think that there's more people, if the area got the recognition that it deserved and the facilities, more people would come back to live here?
Yeah, definitely. Most definitely. I think a lot of people and most residents have given up on each other, and over the year have been forgotten about. Let's pull together and let's bring some positivity back, and let's get everyone back out the neighbourhood together.
Yes.
Slowly but surely I can see that happening.
Good.
Through the chats and discussions that myself and Sarah are having with the residents down here.
Brilliant.
So look, I can see all good positive things happening. It's just everyone just coming together and making it happen.
Will you see the negativity that every area gets? Not only here, every area
everywhere.
gets.
It's not just St Mary's Park. People just seem to say St Mary's Park, the Isle of Field, things like that. It's West End, it's Myrats, it's everywhere.
It's right across the 32 counties.
Yeah.
And the solution is facilities for the younger generation. And then when that is completed, you'll have the older generation then getting together, and they'll be forming clubs and facilities and services, and that's how a community will thrive. No rocket science, it just needs the goodwill of the council. That's where you, Sarah, are going to come in with AIM 2 as well. You're pushing hard for the development here.
Oh, I'm pushing hard. I'm going to be pushing regeneration hard in Limerick, because there's questions to be answered. Because where is the horse project? Would you believe there was meant to be an outdoor swimming pool down here? There was meant to be cafes and restaurants, so visitors could come down from from the castle. So look, why hasn't it happened? Why are people left like this down here? And I can honestly say now I can call it the island, because they've welcomed me in on one of their own. I'm very proud to say that.
That's great. You're in good company here, definitely. And I mean, when we see the council, what they did a fantastic job in, if I can use it, refurbishing or regenerating Nicola Street, the old part of Limerick City, just down the road here. They did an absolutely fantastic job. There's a coffee shop there. There's antique shops there, there's people living there, so it does work.
And it should have come down into here as well. I mean, the regeneration plans that I have, the book is that size, that thick, and it's sitting on my kitchen table, which has become my office space at the moment. But again, why should my Ross has been a successful regeneration program?
Yes.
My God, when you go down there, it got everything it needed. It got the community centre.
Yes.
It's got hairdressers, it's got restaurant. There's nothing down here. In actual fact, as part of the new what's happening Monday is they're knocking, I think it's 13 houses plus the cafe
here in St Mary's.
Yes,
right.
So can you imagine, in a housing crisis, I've got people, and actually today I got a great phone call today. I've been working with a homeless family that have been in the hub, and they got a house today. So that
well done to all concerned. Well done to you, Sarah, and to all the parties concerned. Well done. That's great.
That's what makes this worthwhile.
It does. It does.
And as I say, when you see them knocking houses, when we've got, there's 220 people homeless in Limerick at the moment.
Alone, that's frightening. That's
shocking. And then they're knocking houses. Now, okay, the houses are so bad that they can't really refurbish them, but there's some.
But could they rebuild maybe? Is that the plan, do you think?
We see they're saying it's on a floodplain, but they're leaving other houses stand there. So I don't know the logic. But there's houses, and we have got as AIM 2 as well, that we've got a new campaign, because AIM 2 listens and we care, and the thing is, we need houses. So we're going around with a new campaign that's called Open Up Our Houses. Yeah. So alone in Ballinanty, there's 3 or 4 houses together, just boarded up.
That's
I mean,
a shame.
that's
It's a
crazy.
pity.
I
Yes.
mean, we've gone around here and we're trying to get a feel for houses that could be refurbished, that could be
Yes.
opened up straight away.
Yes.
I mean, these are solid houses. I mean, I've been into some of them and my God, they are beautiful.
There you
so,
are.
you know, it can be done.
It can be done. And I mean, the thing is that Pauline, the council, they get the money from Europe for all of these type of schemes for regeneration and all of that as well. Is there anything that could be done with the clubhouse more or less within the next 12 months to get people in there, activities down here for the youth?
It's something myself and Sarah are going to be looking into moving forward.
Great.
Pulling together,
Lovely.
meeting whoever we needs to be met, phone calls that needs to be made.
Right.
It's something that we're working on. Look, we're here now, and into our look, as Sarah says, all we can do is promise to do our best, and that we will.
Right, and I think that if the doors were opened for youth members and youth leaders to start getting activities going, that it'll take off. That's what they're looking for.
Yeah.
You know.
I feel positive. I feel positive that it will take off. My gut is telling me that it will take off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that if I put my mind to something, I'm determined, and I know Sarah is the very same. So
Yes.
look, what can go wrong?
Well, I'll tell you something. Moses couldn't even stop the mountains with two women up there as strong as yourselves, I can assure you. The power between the two of you. So, but that's great to see that women are getting involved in community affairs, in politics. That's what we need in this country.
Well, I mean, look, it's great to see women in politics, but again, when it comes down to voting, you vote for, you know, who's the best. You know, while there is a lot of the talk about gender, I
Yes.
hope people, if they were voting for me, were voting because they see I'm honest, I'm sincere, I'm on the
Yes.
ground,
Yes.
and I'm on the ground 3 years before an election. You know, we don't see many of the other politicians about locally, but that's up to them. If they don't want to be active, the reward for me is seeing in this area cleaned up, getting thanked on
That'll be the
social
great
media.
satisfaction on election day. Well, you know, the people won't forget people that stood with them.
Yeah.
That goes right across the board.
And
across the country.
I am building a great team here on behalf of Haddon and Ain too.
Yes.
I think Limerick needs something different. We are different.
Yes. It's
we're
a great
passionate.
city.
Yeah.
It's a great city, Limerick City. And you know, Limerick City people have it all, have it great in all counts. 5 miles out one road you're into East County, Limerick. 5 miles out the other way you're into West County, then you're into North Cork. I mean, they have it all into Kerry. They're lucky, so ideally situated. Then the King John's Castle and all the facilities there. So why not for St Mary's Park?
Exactly. We're on the River Shannon. This area is surrounded. I mean,
Yes.
that's why it's known as the island. And I mean, it's just beautiful. So
It
look,
is.
the residents deserve better.
They do.
And we will do it. We're a powerhouse now, and we're on the ground. We're ready and determined to, in another 2 years, to come down here. We'll be out of this COVID situation. There's always festivals down here which are fantastic. When that festival happens, you see the community spirit, better than none. So we just need to keep it going.
Yes, absolutely. And Pauline, would it be lovely to, you know, I know it's a long many years away from you because you're only a youngster, but but wouldn't it be lovely to see the older generation spend their final years here, where they lived and they worked and they played, and that's all they want.
And for my own kids as well, John, a younger generation, when I'm gone, long gone, let something to be here in St Mary's Park for them as well, you know.
And people don't want to really move out; they want to stay and rear their families, and you know, in this lovely area here, it just needs development. That's all you're looking for.
Yeah.
Great. Pauline, thanks so much indeed. I wish you the very best of luck in the future. Sarah, great talking to you.
And
I'm
you, John.
delighted you brought me down here, because this is a good news story, and it's going to get even better as well. And I love those horses anyway. I wonder, would the owners have any tips for Cheltenham for me? No, I suppose not. They wouldn't give it to me anyway. Keep it for themselves, aren't they right? So anyway, listen, from all of us here for What Matters programme, we'll be talking to Sarah and to Pauline in the next couple of days again. More news from this great part of Limerick City. Gorda Míle Mágat, August Slán.